Now, the Indian and the Chinese interests may clash in South Asia and the Indo-Pacific, but on the global stage, the shifting winds of the Trump-era disruption are pushing the two Asian giants to re-engage and to recalibrate. For New Delhi, strategic, economic and technological realities are suggesting that despite the past tensions, cooperation with Beijing is going to be crucial to weathering the storm. In its latest statement, Beijing says that the dragon and the elephant should help each other, calling for stronger ties with India as the US-China relations look to climb out of the lows. The statement came just ahead of Chinese Foreign Minister Wang's 18th of August visit to Delhi for talks with India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. Now, both capitals have confirmed that they've been quietly maintaining communication at multiple levels. Now, the Indian Prime Minister will be visiting China later this month for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. And this is going to be his first China trip in over 7 years, with a bilateral meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping that would likely happen on the sidelines. Now, Washington will be watching very closely as the two Asian superpowers edge closer. The thaw comes as New Delhi's relations with Washington faces turbulence, and the American President Donald Trump's steep 50% tariff on Indian exports has triggered a bit of a huge backlash. In a rare public gesture, Beijing has backed India, calling out the American move as protectionist and destabilizing. The Chinese ambassador to India has been sharing as to how India and China are two growing, robust economies. Again, the spokesperson of the Chinese embassy in India, an image which showed an elephant and the dragon being friends. The symbolism says it all. Now, India and China are now in talks to resume the border trade, which was halted for about 5 years, while direct flights are set to restart next month. Now, Beijing has also eased curbs on fertilizer exports to India, and the Indian carriers are preparing to relaunch services with formal announcements expected during the SCO summit. And yet the big picture still remains pretty complex. India remains in the Quad alliance with the United States, Australia and Japan, a grouping China views warily. Border tensions are not fully resolved, but incremental talks are leading to gradual de-escalation. Politically, their systems diverge. Economically, Beijing has not granted the free market access that New Delhi seeks, but both share a common interest in countering Western prescriptions on governance and challenging Washington's narrative dominance. In a world that's been upended by Trump's tariff storm, a nuanced, pragmatic India-China engagement could be the key to avoiding collision, managing cooperation and also achieving strategic rebalancing, a delicate dance that neither side can afford to misstep. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.